Now there's a second detail that I
it's a
admired or
second
marred.
detail.
This is the ADHD.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
When you
you
were
lost
There's
it.
a lot. No, I got it. There's just a lot of. Oh man, you guys should be up here.
No, thank you.
It's like echo. Who said that?
Welcome to the After Hours Pod. Hey, welcome to the After Hours Pod. Hey, welcome to the After Hours Pod. Yeah, welcome to the After Hours Podcast.
The announcement is Chin's here.
Chinster,
Damn
welcome.
I
What?
ruined it.
You ruined
We
what?
were gonna start and then he'd walk in.
Yeah, you did. We could do it again.
You
We
didn't
could
ruin
have
it
go
because
out.
it just happened.
But we weren't even on.
When? Now.
We could be
Yeah,
on.
technically we're on.
We could
All right.
prorate.
Be now.
We could retroactively have started.
We
I
just
don't
passed
know.
it. When? Just now.
What time's right now?
Welcome to the after hour.
You're perfect.
It's 9:48. We said we'd start at 9:45. So, what's up, man? How are you? What's in your
Great,
ear?
man. It's
Are
been a
you on
long
call?
journey to get here. And what?
Are you on a call right now?
I was.
Oh,
Yeah, a lot of moving parts going on right now with this Austin movie. You know what I'm saying?
really?
Yeah. Gotta move the
a lot of
numbers.
moving parts.
Uh huh.
You're moving parts, yeah.
You gotta move the needle.
Move the needle. There's a lot of money. You gotta shift it this way.
Right.
Tax returns, you gotta show that.
Right.
Bank statements.
Uh-huh.
It's a lot of work. I don't know.
And then also you gotta physically move all of the things that are in here to there. So that's
Exactly.
another moving part.
It's a lot of work, man.
Yeah.
And maybe you're gonna be a piece of the thing that we move in like 6 months, right?
Yeah. Just move me back and forth, and then I'm one of the moving pieces too.
Yeah, you are.
So there's so many moving pieces. Thanks for joining us.
In the middle of a
After
text,
hour.
middle of a
Welcome to the
text.
after hour.
You were in the middle of a text.
Yeah, that's how many moving parts.
Oh my gosh! Wow, I've never seen Chin have so many moving parts. How are you doing, Chin?
I'm great, man.
Are you?
Yeah.
He seems a little flustered.
No, I think he's coming in good. I think he's got a good energy. Don't show that.
Okay.
There you go.
Chin's fired up right now.
So, Chin, when I said, "Do you have that card?" you sent a business card.
'Cause we're in the middle-
I gave Chin an SD card yesterday.
Yeah.
He never knows what anybody's talking about.
So I saw him on a call this morning, and I said, "Chin, do you have that card?" And he goes, "What? What?" I
had no idea,
And then
'cause-
you texted, "I have a business card in my wallet." I go, "Well, how would that be relevant to anything that we've ever done professionally?" And he sent a picture
will
of this,
explain.
and I go, "I don't know if you're kidding."
Yeah.
I clearly am talking about the SD card.
So we just started this Zoom meeting with our new, is it client or sponsor? I don't
Partners.
know. Partners.
You're
okay.
a client. You're their client.
We
Yeah.
are. Okay, so we're in the Zoom meeting, and then Casey asked me about the card. Do you have the card? I'm thinking like, what card?
Oh, this is
for
before the
meeting.
call started. It's just us
But we're
on
still
the call.
we're in the actual thing, you know. And then I was like, card, and I remember looking at my wallet yesterday. I was like, there's a business card on top of my wallet. I'm like, well, let me grab it. And you're like, no, just at the studio.
Yeah, I'm
Bring it
like,
to the
why
studio.
would you grabbing it to like show me?
Yeah, I'm like, did Casey give me this business card? So then I looked at it. It's a cleaning card. I'm like, he definitely did it. Then I realized SD card.
Yeah.
But you should have said SD card. When we say card, it's just like, my mind just goes, whoa.
Yeah, I get you. I guess I'll just have to be more specific with you going forward. That's the
Please.
lesson.
Could have been a birthday card.
Yes.
Could
I
have been-
thought maybe it was more relevant and top
A
of mind because I had
trading
just given you an
trading
SD
card.
card.
what
Anyways,
other
glad
type
you're
of
here,
cards?
even though you were late. But you got a lot of moving
3
parts, so
minutes.
yeah, it's okay.
Where's all your bottles and stuff?
Oh wait, are we doing that today?
I mean, you guys want it? I just brought it. So
I do, but I'm hungover
I'm
and I'm
not-
trying not to be fat, and I have diarrhea.
This will be my breakfast. And then I'm not eating until steak and veggies tonight. And I'm having steak and veggies all week, every night.
I'm not gonna lie,
The extra-
your skin looks clearer.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
It's because of the shirt.
maybe.
because it's a dark shirt.
And like my
a white man.
beard's a little cleaned up, and I got a haircut. That was like
Maybe that's it.
that was a long time for me not to have a haircut. And with what's happening with my hairline, it just looks. I don't like how it looks when I'm all disheveled and
Bro, your
caveman.
hairline's fine.
Yeah, the hairline's good,
Okay, cool, fine, whatever.
but you look good with the new cut.
Thanks. I always feel good. Shout out Ed.
Who?
Ed, the barber. Ashley and I were coming back together, so like, and I just like, I was like, I got to get in. I'm like, do you have any spots tonight? He said 7:30. So we just went straight there, and she got to see the full experience. I'm not making it up. I walk in. He goes, same? I go, yep. We don't talk the whole time. I give him $40, and I walk out. That's incredible.
$40 for a haircut in 2025 is pretty legit.
Yeah, and he only charges $25. I tip him.
Oh, nice.
50, I just give him 40 every time.
That's
Good
what's
job.
up.
And I think
Good
he
on
works
you.
harder to get me in because of it.
For some
there you
reason,
go.
when you said your barber's name was Ed, I just immediately pictured that it's a horse.
Yes. Yeah.
And you walk up to the horse, and the horse just slowly like bites a little bit of your hair off, and like
Same. That's it.
you said yes right away. Did you imagine the same thing?
I didn't, but
You
when
could
you
see
said
it?
it, I was like, yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Ed is the name of the talking horse, right?
Mr. Ed.
Yeah, Mr.
Yeah.
Ed.
Yeah.
Mr. Ed, that's what I was looking for. Speaking of Chin not knowing what's going on, how'd you get locked in a parking ramp?
That's so funny. Is that Ash?
Yeah, she Ashia sent me this screenshot with Nicole, who you all went to the Magic Castle
Yeah.
together, and then I was like, I'm immediately sending this to the after hour group chat. Couldn't get a funnier sentence. You're good. Chin is locked in a different building's garage. LOL.
I'll tell you how it happened. By the way, Magic Castle was amazing.
Yeah,
Probably talk about it later, but
yeah, we want to know.
But so I was on the phone with Nicole, and my GPS told me to go this way, and I'm like, hey, Nicole, I'm right across. It was just seaweed snacks. Sorry.
It's like he's got a live fish in there.
Just flopping around. So then I'm on the phone with Nicole, and I'm like, I'm right. This apartment, there's the name of the apartment. I forgot what it was. It's on my right hand side. She goes, no. So you're directly across. So I look directly across. She goes, I'm opening the garage now, and I see the garage start opening. I'm like, oh fuck. So I just went inside. But then I noticed there's another guy that went right before me. So he must have obviously opened the garage, right? But it was the timing was incredible. So I got inside the garage, and then I'm parking it. She goes, you got to make a right this, and then I'm like, no, I can only go this way. Are you sure we're in the right spot? So then I try to get out because obviously I'm in the wrong spot.
You're in your car or you're
In
walking?
my car. Not
I
in my
just
car.
imagine
So
Chin
it's like,
behind me.
And he's in a fucking suit.
Yeah.
That's another thing. And I see all these cameras, but there's no way, there's no button or like call box to say like I need to get out. And it's not the garage where you can just pull up and it opens. You need a clicker or something. So I'm just like waiting there. It's not opening. No one's coming in. So I just keep walking around, looking at the cameras. I'm like, hey, each camera, I'm like, hey, I need to get out. And then I'm wearing my suit. And then I see like those little like whatever, those little things where, detectors or whatever. So I just keep pressing it. I see buttons and I'm just pressing everything. And eventually someone freaking pulled in and I left and I found the right spot.
So did you go out the in entrance, or is it opens for both?
No, that's the same thing
Yeah.
for both. And you know what's crazy about Nicole's place? She has this weird gate where it's like there's a door, but it's also a gate. There's a gate around it and there's a door in the middle. So it looks like it's not a driveway. It looks like it's just like a door.
Yeah.
But then the whole thing swings open. So that's why I was like lost. I was
Wow.
like, there's no way that's the entrance.
And so that kind of set the tone for an evening of illusions.
Yeah.
I was trying to do something like that too, like the first magic trick of
Yeah,
the night, something
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Yours was beautifully said.
Thank you so much. So then how was the Magic Castle?
Yeah.
It's awesome. I thought I'd been there before, but I guess I haven't. Because I would have remembered all this shit.
You were
This is
probably
great.
I bet you went to the Magic and Comedy Club in Hermosa Beach.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm ever in Hermosa. No, but
How would you know?
my memory is not great, as you know.
You're the last guy I would ask where you
I
are.
know, dude. I'm terrible with directions. My memory's bad, so yeah.
So
So yeah, it was freaking. So there's so many different corridors and little magic shows in different bars. It's so dope. It's so much fun.
And you got pulled up on stage, I heard.
Yeah.
What?
And dude, like, I'm so skeptical of magic tricks, but the guy did something where, write this signature down here, and then put it there, and then I had a card in my hand. He's like, open your hand. It's my. It was there, and now it's here. I'm like, how
Wow.
the fuck did they do this?
Yeah.
You should have got him. You should get one of those guys on the podcast.
No.
No.
Very open-minded, just immediately shoots it down.
Yeah.
Nah.
I mean, how are we gonna do this? Like, I'm thinking about the production part of it. He's just like, oh.
I think that was a good
There's
impression of how you were, because actually said, like, the magic was so good. Chin was almost like getting mad.
I was freaking out. I was like, how-
Why? Because you want to figure out how it's done?
yes, of course. And I thought I could figure out.
It's
Figure
so
this
funny
out.
because everybody that gets magic done to them is like, they're trying to piece it together.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
just, it's magic.
No,
magic.
at some point I was like, dude, this is just incredible. After that, I was like, I have nothing to say. This is like real wizardry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you didn't
Wizardry.
speak for the rest of the evening?
No, I was just like that.
Did you get fucked up?
No,
No?
no.
Did you eat stuff?
We ate a delicious dinner.
What
I
you
don't
ate?
remember what we.
You don't remember?
I think I had Chilean sea bass. I think.
Mm.
So I got buzzed enough to where I don't remember all the details, but not drunk.
How's the setup? Is it just like we go and see one show, or are there like multiple people that come
like
out?
you
Kinda
go to
like a
different
comedy
areas?
comedy
There's
show?
multiple rooms.
Yeah, multiple
Multiple
rooms,
rooms.
and then we're starting in this many minutes. Sit down, watch it.
Yeah.
And there's
Cool,
a couple
another one?
bigger rooms that have bigger shows.
Yeah.
The main show of the night, I think you can only go to if you go to the dinner, which I've never done the dinner. But like the offshoot rooms, I think are like cooler, where there's like more interaction
Right.
with them and like.
Yeah, and you can kind of just like float. It's like a house setup.
Yeah.
So you can just kind of float around, and they have like, I think they have signs like, this show is starting in 10 minutes or whatever. If you want to go in, then you go in before the doors close.
Nice.
Yeah.
So
you
It's
could just
so
float.
fun, dude.
That's
It's
sweet.
an awesome date place.
But you
Yeah.
gotta have like a connect to get in,
Yeah.
is what I heard, or some type of situation.
But Nicole had one.
Yeah.
Did she know someone? Oh, the last time tonight. I don't know how you guys got in. Maybe just because if you buy dinner, you can go. But Nicole, I guess I heard, stayed by herself. And she made friends with one of the magician bartenders, and he could probably be a connect in the future.
I mean, she's the one that got us in the first place, so
Yeah.
she must know people there.
It was the whole dinner thing. I think that's how you got in. But
Well, I don't know. So you can actually just get a dinner reservation and you go in?
The dinner. Definitely get if you get the dinner, you go in. Yeah, definitely get dinner. Yeah.
So
yeah. Yeah.
that concludes the 5th time we have talked about the Magic
Yeah,
Castle
yeah.
on the show. I do love it, but it is we do talk about it a lot.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, you talk about it every time
Calling
someone's about to go and every time someone went.
Well, you give a pre,
Yeah.
you give maybe a during,
Yeah.
and then after.
Our next podcast live from the Magic Castle after
Yeah.
hour.
yeah.
See you, Chin.
Oh, hey, Chin.
He's
sit
he's
back down,
done.
right? 'Cause we're
He's
doing the
done.
podcast?
He's
Oh.
just getting a phone call. Probably
A lot of
nothing.
moving parts.
I'll be right
Lot
back.
of moving parts.
God bless him, man. I pictured when Chin was telling that story of him being lost in a suit, waving at random cameras, pressing random buttons. Like if they cast him as like a Jason Bourne or like a Mission Impossible, and it's just like everything's going wrong, and he's doing everything wrong, but like accidentally solving the crime by being in the wrong place at the wrong
You say Jason
time.
Bourne, I say Mr. Magoo.
Yeah, exactly. But like, imagine a Jason Bourne like cinematic shot and like all that kind of stuff, but Mr. Magoo.
Confusion.
Yeah.
The accidental detective.
Yeah, or like Mr. Bean, wasn't he also
Oh, so good.
like that? Dude,
Yeah.
Mr. Bean was fucking hilarious.
Mr. Bean is funny. I love physical comedy.
Going on the list.
Oh, things white people love. Mr. Bean. Fuck.
That was good. I didn't know what the
Yeah.
fuck he was talking
Going
about.
on the list.
It was like movies Kevin needs to see.
I've seen Mr. Bean.
Do you guys have a favorite airport?
Yeah.
Which one?
The brand new Delta in New York City. It's brandy new. They just finished it, and that's where I had my first class experience. And I was in the Delta Lounge, executive first class, fancy
What an
chicken
ad-
parm having ass motherfucker.
They had chicken parm at the Delta Lounge?
Yeah, dog.
What did a unintentional perfect segue? I didn't even do this on purpose, but Chin just flew first class
He
back
did.
from Austin.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll hear about that when he gets back. Which one? JFK?
Yeah.
LaGuardia?
No,
JFK is
JFK,
the
yeah.
new one.
Newark?
It wasn't Newark, although
That's in
Newark
New
is the
Jersey.
closest
I
to
know, but
Shane's
it-
apartment.
Those are the 3 New York airports.
Yeah.
I don't know the difference between them, but that's interesting. New Delta. I love Minneapolis. That was my home airport. It's consistently
I just went
rated.
there.
Did you love it?
They had great food. I was in the Delta Lounge.
Oh, you went to the Delta Lounge.
Yeah.
Wait,
were
was
you
that a
doing
layover?
Layover.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Because Mark
correct.
just came back from Connecticut. He was in Connecticut.
That's right.
I
was
like
my
to
mom's
eat-
70th. I went home to Connecticut.
Nice.
Oh, happy
birthday,
birthday.
Mom.
Thank you.
Birthday.
Mrs.
Thank you. I'll tell her.
You did.
Yeah.
Don't do it
I
again.
did that once.
Yeah. Nice.
So I laid over in Minneapolis.
Okay.
We had one of those scares when they we're like, oh, we're getting some extreme weather. We're going to circle around for a little bit. We might divert to somewhere else. And they were like throwing out names of places I might have to go to. One was North Dakota and one was
shit.
Iowa. I'm like, I'm going to be stuck in North Dakota?
Wait, so
Sucks.
they're like just kind of
You
like
should be so lucky.
game planning. They're like, we might land here. We might. If I were on that flight, I would be like, you guys just figure it out and tell me where we're landing. Don't like pitch us ideas.
I don't need any updates.
Yeah.
Wherever
Literally.
I can't. There's no.
Yeah.
I guess you alert people, but
Yeah, I was
really
gonna
no
say,
change.
Like we're thinking maybe North Dakota, maybe Iowa. If the vibe is off, we're gonna do Minnesota.
Yeah.
Like you guys just figure it out and fucking land.
Just tell me where I am.
Yeah.
But yeah, Minneapolis is beautiful. If you're ever there again, check out the Stone Arch Brewery. That's the real.
I've been to Minneapolis for work during winter, and it's fucked up cold.
Yeah.
It's so cold. And I had to walk around, film guys walking to a bar show kind of thing, and we're outside. I'm like operating and my hands are just like, I can't like push the buttons. It's so cold.
You didn't have gloves?
I had gloves. Dude, nothing can stop that cold.
Yeah. We're in Aspen.
Nice.
Yeah.
We're in the Rockies.
Is that what it is?
So
The Rockies?
I laid
My
over
bad.
there. It was great.
I was going to say something related. Oh, I've said this probably 2,000 times in my life to different people. It was like small talk about like moving and stuff. But my last winter in Minneapolis before I moved here, there was 40 straight days where it did not get above zero. And many of those days were 20 to 30 degrees below zero. It was
Mento.
unbelievable. I was depressed in my mid-20s. I was very cold. I'm like, I have to leave. It worked.
Good. Glad
Good
to have you.
Minneapolis.
Chin, you for first class?
Oh, wait. I'll continue with the airports thing, and then we'll wind back to Chin. I
Love
just
it.
want to say that I love the Memphis airport. When we interviewed Lane Kiffin, and it was in whatever town Ole Miss is in. Oxford, Mississippi, and it's impossible to get to Oxford, Mississippi. You have to fly to Memphis, and there's barely any direct flights to Memphis. And then you have to drive an hour and a half to Oxford, probably via connection. We went to Nashville, took the tour bus. I don't know if I said that on here. Took the tour bus to Mississippi, drove overnight. That was really cool. Got to be in a tour bus. Felt cool. But on the way back, we took the Memphis airport, and it is brand new and is incredible. And I think there's no doubt there's the largest disparity between city quality and airport quality.
Wow.
I have some pictures. I think I did that one on accident. Oh, no. That's Chin stuff. In the folder, I have some Memphis airport.
I'll get right on that.
The Portland airport has a movie theater. I thought that was pretty cool when I was there.
That is cool. How would they not have places like in Japan where you can just like pull out a bed, and like nap for a couple hours?
Pods, yeah.
I would pay. What would you
It's
pay for an hour of nap?
$100.
Okay, all right.
Dude, I
This guy
actually-
loves to sleep.
Someone,
if I really
someone
need a
had a
nap.
great idea to have like gyms and stuff. Like if you have a 2-hour layover, 3-hour layover, get a workout in.
Oh my! I would
Get a little
never
shower.
work out. I would want to just rest. But I hear you though.
No,
That's
I
a
know,
good
but like
option.
if there's like people that are traveling all the time, if they get a little workout in, get a little food in, get a little coffee. get
Chin
a
likes to
little
have
sleep session.
drinks at the airport.
and then nap.
Chin's already excited about drinks, as we all know. But to see Chin in an airport and get drinks, he discusses it beforehand. He confirms who's gonna have drinks if we
Wanna
go
make sure.
get drinks. like,
the
would you get drinks if we went? Would you get drinks if we went? Would you get?
Yeah, I
drinks?
would.
It's more
And
fun
he's
when there's
like-
more people involved.
This is
Yeah.
so true. I'm now
And
that
then-
you mention it.
Yeah,
he did that
and then
when
like
we've gone
ordering,
there.
he's like posture's good, and he's like, "I'll have this." Well, do you know what you want beforehand? I'll have this. Very excited. Oh wow,
See, I always
There's
do this
Chin
too.
locked in the.
Oh, that's
parking garage.
hilarious.
What is that?
that's Chin.
That's you, buddy.
I know.
When
but
you
what is
were
this?
in the before the Magic
park-
Castle.
I had a tuxedo type suit.
Yeah.
on.
Ah, fuck.
It's all good, dude.
You idiot.
This looks like me.
That was the next day he came
Yeah.
back just to
I'm still stuck
just
there.
to maintain the rapport with the people behind the camera.
I'm like, I'm good now, guys.
I found it. It was a great
Yeah.
night.
Another thing about Magic Castle, real quick.
Yeah.
I had like a really like 3-layer suit on, right? So I had the coat, I had a vest, tie, all that stuff. It got a little toasty in there.
Yeah.
So I took off my coat. Every time I took off my coat, even though I'm still dressed up nice, they're like, you got to put it back on. Put it back on. You have to keep your coat on.
What?
Wow.
The dress code is very serious.
Yeah,
so
that's
Why?
like places with
Sounds
the
like
dress code
bullshit.
that the dress code is a coat. You got to keep the coat on.
yeah.
I went
It's hot,
with,
though.
didn't know, or I guess I was told, I don't know, I don't fucking pay attention to details, but the first time I just went with a tie and pants.
Oh.
And they
but
give you a go.
Yeah, they give you
coat.
one, and but it is magic. They just like the first one they grab, just like
Perfect.
Yeah.
just fit me like
They knew your
snug.
size.
I turned into Stefan.
No,
Yeah.
they have a skinny fat section, and they just grabbed from the skinny
Oh,
fat
wow.
section.
Jeez.
Burn.
A suit can't tell that I'm skinny fat. All right.
I'll tell you what.
Skinny fat and skinny look the same in a suit.
If we weren't doing this fat challenge and you weren't trimming down a bit, you'd be, leaning towards just fat, lose the skinny.
I know. It's crazy. Literally, at the beginning of January, I was like, I'm in the best shape of my life.
It comes at you quick.
But this is Memphis Airport. First of all, we got this beautiful outdoor walkway.
Oh,
Whoa.
lovely.
It's just beautiful.
This is past security. Like after you're past security, there's
No,
outdoor
this is
going to.
this is from the rental car drop off to like walking into the airport.
Got it.
That's beautiful. And then inside, it is just majestic. Like nice atrium, big windows, super bright.
Very nice.
And then you step out into Memphis, and it's an absolute war zone. It's so scary.
Yeah.
I had a joint with me, and we filled up the gas in the rental car right before we dropped it off, and I didn't have time to smoke this joint, so I was gonna throw it in the garbage. But then there was this guy outside the gas station cleaning stuff up, and he had a stocking cap on, and it had weed leaves all over it.
Ah, perfect.
And so I went up to him, like, hey, you want this? I have to go to the airport. He's like, huh? Huh? I'm like, you're at? He's like, no, sir.
He thought you were undercover.
I think he worked there, and he just got that hat from the gas station.
Ah.
But I was like, I am doing such a nice thing right now.
He's like, what? It's floral.
Yeah.
He doesn't know that it's weed.
yeah.
What ethnicity was he?
Look at that, Mark. Well done.
It's
Yes.
Memphis. Chen.
West-
Damn, Mark, that's fast.
West African.
Chen, it's
so-
Memphis, bro.
Memphis.
A lot of black people in Memphis.
Great job.
Yeah.
Great job.
Amazing,
Thank
Marcus.
Yeah, really good stuff. We got to post these on Instagram.
But yeah, I really like the Memphis airport. Obviously, new Delta and LAX is really nice.
Oh, is it in LAX?
I've gotten into airports recently
Yeah.
and flying culture. I'm Silver Medallion.
Okay.
I'm halfway through Silver Medallion, only through Q1. I honestly got a real outside chance at gold. So,
Dude, you know what's crazy is
I believe in
I looked up the tiers. Like silver is like the beginning one. I've made it. I don't know how.
Ooh.
Flown once this year, but then there's.
do you have the American Express card?
I do. Yeah,
That's
so
how you
that's
get
how.
it.
But there's Delta 1 and Delta 360. Those are 5 million mile people. That's crazy. That means they're flying like every other day.
Is platinum?
Yeah, like comedians often hit
Dude,
it.
that's crazy.
I listen to Son of a Boy Dad. It's Lil Sasquatch, Francis Ellis, Adam Ferrone, Barstool podcast, and they're always flying all the time. And half their podcast is about miles and stuff. And I used to be turned off by it. But now I'm like, tell me more.
Yeah.
I fly. I
Yeah.
travel. I'm
Yeah.
a fucking businessman.
Yeah, you are.
How can I
Look at
use
your
all
shirt.
these points to
Yeah,
my
you're a
advantage?
businessman.
Look at
at
my
this
shirt.
Look at your shirt.
Shout out Poncho Outdoors. Send codes to my fellas. I love your clothes. I love your clothing.
I'll take a
I
small.
love these shiny buttons.
He loves shiny stuff. He's like a crow.
Or
Smarter than he looks and loves shiny stuff.
That's my airport talk. I thought that'd be more of a fun segment. You guys
Dude,
have any strong opinions
Nick,
on airports?
That
before we
was a
move on?
fun segment, bud.
Thanks. Oh, another thing, Memphis Airport, the walkways, they're bouncy.
I like that.
Like a real
Better for your knees.
Yeah, like a running track.
Yeah.
That's nice.
But even running track, but it really has some give in it. Like it's like
Borderline
Oh, yeah.
trampoline we talking?
yeah,
Okay.
borderline
Like playground
trampoline.
quality. I was just on a playground. Very bouncy.
Yeah.
More than a track, because the kids are jumping off stuff and they don't want to hurt their legs.
Yep.
So
At one point, they switched from wood chips to that foam shit.
Yeah.
that's nice.
That rubber
Cleaner.
Yeah.
I like a wood chip. I like the smell of wood chips.
It's just like a crow would.
Nice splinter.
Ooh, getting a splinter out is satisfying. I'm pretty good at getting a splinter out. I feel like a surgeon.
I feel like Rambo.
Yeah.
Like a surgeon.
Nice, Mark. Really
Alright,
good
see you
stuff out
guys.
of Mark.
Stuck for the very first time.
Good little good little punch up there, Nick. We're cruising here.
One time, my location is important, but I was in Colorado and we were playing spike ball barefoot, and I thought I stepped on a rock and it like really poked my foot and it hurt, and then it hurt for like a week every time I stepped, and I was back home in LA, and I finally looked at my foot and I went at it with the tweezers, and I literally like, if you like scrape glass, jagged glass, that like nails on a chalkboard feeling, and I got this chunk out. I have a picture on my phone. I'm exaggerating, but it was about this big.
Wow.
And I pulled it out of my foot and I felt like Rambo.
Oh,
like
man.
literally just digging in there and getting it out. Like
Crazy that you didn't have more like immediacy to solve that. You waited till you got back from Colorado all the way to Los Angeles to address this.
because the whole time I thought I just got poked, and that's where the pain was coming from.
Something bit me.
Something bit me. I sent that fucking meme to the
Oh, you
the
did?
the golden hour group chat about like Jenny was like, "Yay,
Oh,
hey
yeah.
Forrest, I'll be back when you're a billionaire shrimp mogul and I have AIDS."
Yeah.
So Chad, you first class?
Wait, do you guys ever have dreams of getting like splinters, glass, fishing hooks in your body?
Extremely specific. No.
I get them all the time, and even though they're dreams, I feel so much pain, and I'm like picking them all out. Then when I wake up, I realize sometimes you have like that, pins and needles thing, whatever that's happening. Or I'm like, my arm is like this as I'm sleeping, and that's why it's happening. But either way, I still feel it, and it's horrific, dude. It's like the pain is horrific, even though it's in a dream.
Wow. So you flew first class. Tell us
First class,
about that. I feel like I'm hosting
It's
like
because my
Tonight
big bro.
Show.
My
Yeah.
big bro always has, like he has a bunch of miles, and he's successful. So that's the only time I could fly
Is he
first
single?
class. He is. Mark, he is.
he single?
And he likes beards. No, I'm
Ew.
kidding.
Kev,
Yeah.
What? Ah.
I got a hot prospect for you.
We've said this on the show. What does he do?
Director of IT.
IT.
Yeah,
That's
IT. I knew that.
sounds like a good job.
Kev's
Yeah,
trying to think
yeah,
of a
that's-
This
roast.
isn't live, right?
Bye, Forrest. I'll
No,
be back
it's
when
not
you're a
live.
shrimp billionaire and I'm a single mom with AIDS. That is the movie. That's fucking
Dude,
crazy.
it's spot on. It's spot on.
You bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, going on the list.
Forrest
What,
Gump.
Forrest Gump?
Stuff. You got more than movies though.
Have you been to the bench?
I have.
Yeah. You're.
I have to.
Oh, okay.
Paramount tour.
Is it spelled with
I got
2 R's?
I got a buddy who works there. Get a discount. Everybody wants to go to the Paramount tour.
Shout out Tom.
It's fun.
It is fun.
It is fun. I
just
did the Universal one once. That's cool.
That was
You see
cool.
the Jaws one.
The Universal tour and the Paramount tour are like way
They're
different
different.
things. You're like
Yeah.
going to see like movie like sets, and they're like, oh, this film's here. You go to the what's that game show with
Price is Right.
nope, late
Real-
night show, woman hosting. They say she's the only late night woman host, even though she hosts a game show and not like a talk show. So it's kind of like pigeonholed there. Taylor Tomlinson hosts.
Celebrity Squares.
Do you know what it's called?
Yeah. No.
We all have computers.
I don't know how to use
I
it.
love trying to think of stuff.
Yeah, not great for the audience though.
You're right. That's good producing. And now this is good producing because we cut some of this gap out and he found it. But we didn't because that's funny now.
Right.
After midnight?
Huh? After midnight.
There it is.
After midnight.
There we go.
Originally hosted by Chris Hardwick on Comedy Central, but now she hosts it and you go see that set and they kind of show you how it is. And then you go see all these other props and lots of stuff. The Paramount tour is very interesting, especially if you're into film. It's
Which
much different again than the Universal entertaining see Jaws pop out of the water tour.
Which one do you like better?
God, they're kind of different things. I like more interesting is the Paramount one.
Yeah.
But like I don't know.
Because you're seeing active shows, the sets and stuff. That's what you're saying,
Yeah.
as opposed to like these recreated sets
Yeah.
for Jaws with the fake shark and shit.
But the War of the Worlds one I think is the real set still on
Is
the
it?
Universal tour.
I was talking to someone who was a tour guide at Warner Brothers, and she said that they have like an outdoor jungle at the Warner Brothers set for the tours. It's like where they do some filming outdoor stuff. It's like a legit jungle. Thought that
Nice.
was sweet.
I think that's sweet too.
We should all go on a tour one day.
Yeah, we should. How long is that Paramount tour, by the way?
It's pretty long.
It's an hour.
Hour 90 minutes.
I would say, yeah, about 90 minutes.
How much
probably.
it cost?
I didn't pay for it, so I don't know.
If you got Connect,
Ah,
pretty good.
dear
I think it's like
heavens.
100. No, I'm the Connect shit.
Oh, okay.
I think it's like 120 or something. And
That
maybe I
sounds
could
like
do it
a-
for 40.
It's
That's a
it's
lot.
No, it's dope though.
It is
Good.
cool.
Yeah.
If you, I don't know. I brought my nephew, who's 18, loves movies and Marvel and Transformers and shit, and just obviously Paramount's on Marvel, but he loved it. He loved it. My grandma loved it.
My parents loved
Bless
it.
you. Bless you.
Bless you.
Oof. I thought I was gonna shoot out diarrhea with that sneeze.
Thank God that didn't happen.
Got diarrhea, man.
So Casey, you worked out. I don't want to step on your thing. I was just gonna read what you wrote.
Do it.
So Casey, you worked out. You're very sore.
That
very
reminds
fat.
me. Yeah, very sorry, very fat. But that does remind me. Speaking of late night talk shows, somebody has a story. I think it was Norm, saying like, you know
I
how.
just want to have 12.
Here you go.
Saboteur.
Yeah.
Anybody ever
you know-
seen Bolt?
You know how on like late night shows, obviously if there's a comic, like they're just the host is just setting up the guest. They did a pre-interview. He knows all his stories. He's just setting them up. One of the comics had like a lot of material about getting old, and the host goes, "So I understand you're growing older."
So first of all, this is a retold story of Norm Macdonald being on Comics Unleashed with
You said
Byron
Norm?
Allen.
Yeah,
Oh, that was a terrible.
You said
show.
Norm?
Yeah. yeah. But yeah.
I understand you're growing older.
The show is called Comics Unleashed with Byron Allen. He had 4 comedians sitting around a panel, like what a podcast setup would be. But then he's just like, "So you're getting older,"
Yeah.
and then John Lovitz does his little bit on getting older, and he's like, Norm's like, "Comics have never been more leash."
Yeah. But yeah, so I did a workout.
He's like, all right, fuck you.
Because we're trying to do the fat challenge. We're trying to lose weight. I don't know that it's going swimmingly for either of us.
When I kept weighing myself naked, I'm like, I've lost 7 pounds. I weighed myself this morning with this beautiful poncho outdoors clothing,
goodness.
and I was 213.8 pounds.
Okay.
So I had lost 1.2 pounds.
Yeah,
Hey.
so I did I used to do I did CrossFit for like 10 years. I was doing that time. I was scared, but I was in great shape.
Bleep it.
But I was in great shape, and I was like, I know
It's a
how to
fact.
work out, but I haven't been working out. I'll be honest with the audience, the folks at home. And so I did like a watered down version of an old workout that used to be easy for me, and I was sore for the next 3 days. Like couldn't work out. Was just like couldn't lift my arms.
You did a WOD.
I did a WOD. I hit a WOD.
You guys know what WOD is?
Workout
Yeah, I
of
do.
the day.
Yeah, so it's not going well, and then I'm just slamming a lot of food on the weekends, negating any calorie deficit I would be in during the week.
I'm going to guess you were doing CrossFit heavy like 2010.
Yeah, from 2008 to like 2018.
That's when it popped off. That's when
Yeah.
I was working at Meister MMA, and CrossFit gyms were boxes.
Mm-hmm.
Boxes were popping up right and left. That's what they call them. And
Yeah.
they're very insular community. They're like hardos in the CrossFit community.
Yeah.
They're guarded of their
Are they?
stupid lift stuff and move it sport.
Yeah, it's all just old fundamental stuff, but
Reading is fundamental.
Oh, that's true as well. Very good point.
Here's
Yeah.
yesterday's workout. Do you think we could do this?
1,000-meter run, 30 hands. I could do handstand push-ups. Want to see?
1,000 meters, what, like a little over half a mile?
Camera on this.
I got
here.
you.
Nick.
I got you.
Oh, never mind. Someone's got him.
Actually, I don't know if I could still do it. So this will be fun for everyone involved.
You could do them. Yeah,
Nice.
see?
Wow.
Yeah, he's
With
got
the
it.
friction of the shoes on that wall, too.
101. Oh, he did 101.
That was cool.
Still got it, motherfucker.
I
Kangaroo.
did 3 pull-ups. I did pull-ups to failure the other day.
Uh-huh.
Then you did 3.
3?
So 3.
You fucking botched that.
No, I did that on purpose. That was my whole. I thought it would get a bigger laugh when I said pull-ups to failure after saying 3.
Yeah,
pull-ups.
yeah.
It worked really well on Ashia.
Anyways, I could still do handstand push-ups. Not bad. I'm 40.
Yeah, you're 4.
You're a man.
I
I'm
think
a
you
man.
can do 30.
I'm
I
40.
can think this workout
Where are we on that
seems
one,
pretty
Jason?
easy.
Also, you can do the handstand push-ups kipping, so you
Yeah.
kind of like have your feet go gadoosh.
Like
yeah,
this guy?
or as I call it, cheating.
Like this guy right here?
Yep, like that guy.
As long as you're still hitting the full range of motion and it makes you go faster, you could argue that depending on the response you're trying to get.
What's the hardest part of this? The 1,000-meter run handstand push-ups or the meter row?
I think
feel like
the
the
handstand
row is hard.
Yeah, the run you can kind of just cruise. The handstand push-ups are going to be hard if you can't do them, and the row you can kind of just cruise. If you're going hard, then they're all hard.
Like you could break them up, you mean?
How do you measure the row? Does the machine?
The machine does it in meters. Yeah,
And you're just like this, and then you're like, oh, when.
it's a rowing machine.
Yeah, so it calculates its distance.
Yeah. So, anyways, long story short, I'm very fat. It was very hard. I'm very sore.
You ever meet girls at the CrossFit thingy and go on dates?
No, I think I was.
They're
in a
usually
relationship
like,
during that
Yeah.
time.
like this.
I know.
They
you-
shit their pants and
no,
stuff.
no.
Not
those
every
are the,
single one.
Those are the ones like
Look at
who
that girl.
compete in CrossFit. The
Yeah.
people in the gyms are just normal folks.
All right, he was right. But all these
Oh,
people are
that's
pretty
Yeah,
That
ripped.
just she's on the website,
jacked.
bro. She's,
Yeah.
she's not in the fucking place.
No, you're right. All right, fair enough. Fair enough.
But I do have a barbell still at home. I still like doing all the stuff. It does feel good, I'll tell you what. And you could get a really good workout in like 15 minutes if you're going hard and doing that
I
stuff.
do like it. You get the feeling of getting the workout, you get in and you get out, but then you're just like, it's almost like a yo-yo. You just like, you get so intense and then you're so tired that you never want to work out again.
Yeah, I lay down. I come home and I lay down. On my
Because you're
couch
so
for like
sore the
4
next day.
hours.
Yeah.
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 Especially it's the next day that you're like, oh, I can't do this again.
I'm getting back into it. I want to dunk again. God,
Yeah.
I want to dunk again.
Dunk again, buddy.
Let's get a basketball hoop.
I could never dunk.
Outside your studio that
Mar-
you're definitely gonna get right. Do it. Lock it down.
All right.
June 1st. We have a whole plan. I was drunk on the way home. Was that last week?
I forget.
But we just talked about the whole
Oh,
plan.
the
He's-
ride home. You were drunk.
You did talk about it?
He was.
No. I just could imagine.
We had man, I was inspired.
I bet you were.
Mark's gonna start the next bar stool, and
Yeah.
it just like
You should call it Mark Stool.
or like the incubator that TJ Miller had for content.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be beautiful, and God, I can't wait.
Yeah, you've had one
So
beer.
You have to do it, or I'll kill myself.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
But you guys all have to come
serious.
hang out.
Good call.
Kev, come hang out.
I knew it.
I might do episode
I was like, I should do this, but I'm
Yeah.
gonna.
episode 2. I might get involved. Do we have enough to
We gotta go
support?
for another run.
We'd have to make a run. That's
you
fine.
got everybody who's watching this on Saturday, go back and watch the Golden Hour and see how fucking funny and loose I am.
He's going to be like this. He's going to be like,
Yeah.
The bad boys at Thick Boys Studio.
Yeah, we really are. We
they're
really
going to be
are.
like, Nick, pull that up.
Yeah.
You pull it up, you bitch.
Yeah.
I feel like it could, dude.
Yeah. You guys know how to use Google. Don't you should look it up yourself.
We all have phones in our pockets.
Yeah. I'm sick of looking up stuff for you on great phone box.
I think Kevin had a question for us.
Hit us.
I did.
Where's the music?
Just what you wrote in the.
Oh, yeah.
So I started a shared.
Yeah, I love that, by the way. I added to it. I think it's tremendous.
What do you got? Just notes app.
Notes, yeah.
Note. And I shared it with the fellas. This is what I've been using.
Oh, nice.
Got
God, here we
some
go.
scattered ideas on here. And I asked everybody to contribute this week. Shared it with you guys, and I think we could do it every week. Mark or Chin decided not to participate.
I didn't
Yeah.
see this, but
I chose not to.
Just send it's to the group chat. I don't know.
I don't look at everything.
Yeah, that's fair.
Shit.
That's fair.
That's
But
awesome. That's
So
awesome.
I was referring to what you put on
Yeah.
here.
What would you do if you saw a hit and run?
Oh, saw one or were involved in
I
one?
saw one.
Oh, okay.
I was parking my car on the street by my apartment, and I was kind of just chilling in the car as I do, just on my phone after I park, just kind of relaxing. And then
Chilling out, relaxing.
Yeah, exactly.
All
Yeah.
cool, and I was
Chilling
shooting
out,
on some
maxing,
b-ball
relaxing,
outside
all
of school. And a couple guys were up in the good, started making trouble in my neighborhood. Got one little fight. My mom got scared, said I'm moving, and I'm coming by there.
Nice. So I'm just chilling, and I hear this
And
loud.
In
West
West
Philadelphia.
Ohio, born and raised. is Cleveland,
Not from
Cincinnati,
Not from there.
Columbus.
Akron.
Nailed it. Is that West
Akron?
Ohio? That's not. That's
It's
East
the
Ohio.
middle. It's in the exact middle.
Damn.
So, sorry.
In
Anyways,
Central Ohio, spent most of
There
my
you go.
days.
so there you were.
So, anyways, I'm just on my phone, and I just hear this loud ass screech noise, and I look up. Go ahead.
I'm just really good on me for holding off because you continued to rhyme, and it sounded like part of the song. But I held off, and I didn't even say anything
Yeah,
to
he-
not interrupt your story. So
He's fuming over
I know.
here.
I'm really sensitive.
I'm really not. I'm
His
chilling.
head is going like,
He's like, "Oh."
As he should be.
he's
I'm
going.
chilling.
he
I like the jokes. I bring on the jokes,
Yeah.
please, because this is a boring story.
We gotta light him better or put a different wall behind him. Just in general. Every time you're in the thumbnail, I'm
New
like,
studios.
it's a little where's Kevin in the thumbnail.
We have
True.
Sanaz's
I was
light.
thinking the same thing.
We bring Sanaz's light.
we could
She has
back-
a
She
light.
has a-
She has a
we
light
could
for her
backlight
face.
him.
Smart. I honestly want one on me because I look like shit all the time as well.
You know what?
Where,
Sit down, Kevin.
where's Kev gone?
Yeah,
I'm gonna get
that's why I
one.
brought it, and I've never set it up.
No. I got this.
Kev's just gonna be blown out.
Yeah, he's gonna be like,
I can't see anything.
he doesn't know how to use it.
So
That's like a scary story.
right.
Campfire.
what would you do if there was a hit
Sammy Sosa.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, tell the story, Kev.
Anyway, so I just hear this loud ass screeching noise. I look up, and this car is just scraping off these two cars that are parked like one block behind me. So I'm looking, and I'm looking to see what the fuck the person's gonna do. They're like kind of slowly going past, like they're gonna pull off and pull over and stop. And then I'm looking to see who's in the car, and it's this like little old kind of looking lady. I'm like, oh shit. So anyways, they just kind of slowly start creeping and then just drive off. And I get their license plate, I write it down on my phone, and then I'm just sitting there like, damn, do I want to like tell on this lady or do I want to let her live? Like, what do I do? What would y'all
Tell on him.
Yeah.
Tell?
Tell on him. At least call it in.
do? Call it in.
It's the least you can do.
Yeah.
I had, when I was 18, outside, maybe I was 17, getting mired in details that, or marred?
You know what?
That's
Just
Now,
you do it-
now there's a second detail
Yeah,
that
it's a
mired or
second
marred.
detail.
this is the ADHD.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
When
you
you were
lost
17.
There's
it.
a lot. No, I got it. There's just a lot of. Oh man, you guys should be up here.
No, thank you.
It's like, echo. Who said that?
It's like shit in a fucking parking lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's your break.
Help me.
Just waving at cameras.
Okay, now I lost it.
You said
What
you were
we talking
17. You were 17.
about? Oh yeah, 17.
Or 18, we don't know.
11 p.m. Friday night. Graham and I are probably watching our stories. Maybe I'm on the computer. Loud crash outside. We look outside. There's a car just hit one of my neighbor's cars. Went in reverse. Two people got out of the passenger seat or the front seats, and they did like a Chinese fire drill. And the people got in the back. The people in the back seat got in the front seats. The two girls who got out of the front or driver's side and passenger side, they ran down my alley. These other people got in the car. They tried to drive it. It just immediately went into a second car.
Oh,
shit.
gee whiz.
They got out and ran. I called 911 and tried to chase them down.
Oh, wow.
911 comes. They were gone by the time I tried to chase them down. We walked back. They had hit my car first.
Oh, damn.
Completely dented in the wheel. My first Pontiac, 1997 Pontiac Grand Am. They totaled the fuck out of it. And But not knowing anything, I was narking on them. Like,
Not
sure, that's gonna
knowing it directly affected you.
Yeah. Sure, like that's gonna fuck but they're rooting innocent people just on the street.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know. Fuck that. Fuck
Yeah.
that. Fuck hit and run.
This is you
That's
chasing
that's
after
what
them. This is you.
If you hit and run, you want to just hit a pole and not
That's you.
affect them. Yeah, that was me. Get back here.
My Pontiac.
What an actor, though. That fucking guy killed that role.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You're not talking about Edward Furlong, right? You're talking about
This guy.
this guy, yeah.
But yeah,
Wait.
so let's take a vote.
God, that movie's dope.
Well, to everybody's,
Yeah, I'm with you guys.
fuck that person. She's
Yeah.
drunk.
Yeah.
She needs to hit rock bottom. Spend a couple days in the cell. Think
Yeah,
about what
there's
she did.
consequences to your actions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Call it in.
It wasn't like she wasn't sure if she hit, like she just she was kind of driving slow and just scraping the side of two cars. I'm like, she knew what the fuck happened. She's old, but
So
like,
that's why
you can't
she's just old and not like drunk or anything, right? She's
Well, okay, I will
Could
say
be both. You
I
could be
will
old and drunk. Look at you.
hey, man.
right.
Hey, stop it,
I will
man,
say
stop it. You're
It
making
was
me
really
sad.
bright, shining in. Like she was kind of like looking like this, like it was really bright. So maybe that's kind of why she didn't see the car. But either way, I wrote the notes, left them on the windshield, and rest is history. So, but I just wasn't sure what to do. I was like, damn, I
think
feel,
you
I
did the
feel
right thing.
bad because it's old lady.
You know, I had
but-
a hit and run against me
Yeah.
at a gas station with a 30-year-old-ish black woman.
Why?
I'm just showing you telling you the details.
I see.
What?
This is a discussion in itself. You tell a story. Do you say the race? I like painting a
to.
picture.
If it adds
for
to
people.
the story, I think so. If it doesn't,
I
then
think
leave it out.
I think giving people like what you're witnessing adds to the story.
Yeah,
I think-
There we
I
go.
think-
Their own connotations.
I
of-
think-
Depends on, I guess, on how detailed it's. Like,
What's the
I saw a guy hit a car the other day, and that's it. Maybe then it doesn't
Okay,
matter. Maybe it doesn't matter.
I put in the fact that she was an old lady because that mattered to the story.
Mm-hmm.
Old people are less good drivers. Race has nothing to do with how your driving is.
But to
Oh, yeah?
Nick's, to
Asian
Nick's,
drivers?
To Nick's,
Nothing?
I mean,
Nick's thought,
all right.
he's still telling us.
I mean,
He's
believe
still
what you
telling
want.
the story.
Okay.
Let me just finish the story.
does sex?
I wouldn't think so.
Oh my god!
God,
Here we
look
go.
at
Woke
fucking-
Kev.
Yeah.
Woke Kev.
My bad,
I
guys.
thought I had him. I thought he'd be like, well, obviously. Kevin
Almost-
thinks women drivers are as good as men drivers. All right. That's what we're doing here today.
I mean, dude drivers fucking suck too. So it's like everybody kind of sucks at driving a little bit.
Yeah, but mostly the women are.
Could the best female driver beat the best male driver?
I don't know.
That's like
They
the
couldn't.
opposite. You say should the worst female driver is the worst male driver. Who's like actually the worst in that competition?
Yeah.
Chin, tell your story, man.
Anyway,
Let's
so
hear it.
she
Helen
was-
Keller, worst driver.
It was a person non-binary that no. So it was at a gas station, and I'm trying to pull into the thing, and then she's like reversing with her truck, right? It was like a white SUV kind of thing.
Why does that matter?
Because it's part of the story. It's descriptive. Whatever, Bren. So then she's backing up, and people can see that she's backing up. I'm honking my horn like crazy. Brr, 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 brr. And she keeps backing up, so she's definitely going to hit me no matter what. So I just, at the very last minute, I just put it in drive and pulled up, and then she ended up still hitting my car from the back. Thankfully, there were witnesses there. So the witnesses, like two of them came up, like, yeah, she definitely hit you, this and that. And then I actually ran up to her with my phone. I have it on video, too. I'm like, you freaking hit me. Stop your car. She goes, no, you hit me. Like this. And she's like well-dressed. You know what I mean? Like, it was a nice, fancy, like, SUV. Why are you laughing, dude?
You said something funny.
Oh. So she's like, yeah, she's like well-dressed and everything. I'm thinking, like, why would this kind of person, do this? Like, be a bitch. And she's like, no, you hit me. So I'm like, I have you on video. I'm going to get your license plate, whatever. Finally, like, she just took off, like, screeched out, and I got her license plate. Thankfully, a witness came by. He gave me his card. She literally did a hit and run on me. And I filed a police report. Nothing came from the police report, even though I have the damn video and the license plate.
I had the
couldn't-
goddamn video.
You couldn't get video. You at a gas station. You couldn't get.
No, I could too, yeah. But either way, I still have my own video.
Right.
And then I have the witnesses' information. All that stuff I sent to the police station. They didn't do shit for me.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Damn.
Nothing.
Yeah,
They're like,
'cause-
and then they're like, "Oh, you got to come inside as well." And I'm like, "What the fuck?" Anyway, a few months later, they found her because the witness, the cops, or not the cops, my insurance company called the witness. They found out who she was, and now I actually have her information. She's like this executive
call her.
person. I found her LinkedIn account. So she's like an executive. She's like a professional person, but yet she fucking hit and run me
This was how long ago? Because I
3-4 years ago.
Oh, I remember you telling this story.
Didn't I?
You told it on the Fighting the Kid.
I might have, yeah.
Yeah.
But I was just like,
super fan.
thanks, Kev.
That's funny.
You were here. I have the same experience sometimes. I heard you guys talk about that.
Yeah.
I went to the first ever live Fighter and the Kid in LA.
No way.
There were 7 people there. It was at Social Media Week LA in Venice. And there were like 7 people in the crowd. And I was like, "Rock, yeah."
You went there. You went there specifically for them, or
Yeah, I went to that specifically for. I was living in my
Let's
car.
work together someday.
It was like 3 days after I got to. I bet you could look it up. I bet it was like September 29th, 2014.
I'm not gonna look at it.
And yeah, I drove there and I went to the.
You were probably just excited to be indoors.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. When I came, the first month.
Yeah, I bet you came.
September to October was like 110 degrees.
Yeah.
So it was very nice.
How long were you? How long were you living in?
It's like murky. It was maybe like a month and a half of actually living in my car all the time, but I had friends like all around LA, and occasionally I'd crash. And then eventually my boss at the company that I work for, he found out, and he was like, "You can stay at the warehouse." But sometimes I would still stay in my car because I'd be like, this was in Pasadena, the warehouse that I stayed at, and then I'd have like a job interview or something, and
Was that your plan? Like, I'll just do this until I get through it, or
got a gym membership, and I was
Dude,
like,
that's a great hack. Get the gym membership. You get to work out, and then you shower.
Yeah.
He wasn't working out.
Exactly.
Well,
and shave.
yeah.
And shave. I had some money saved up, like I could have got in place, but I was like, I may move back in a week. But yeah, gym membership was the move. I looked up 24-hour fitness because I was like, all day, every day.
They're not open
Lots of
24
gay
hours.
hangouts.
Oh yeah.
And they're also not open 24
Another
hours.
bonus.
The one in Hollywood is, but
Is
that's
it?
the big gay hangout.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, LA Fitness served me well. I met a lot of people. There was like a couple people I met at the LA Fitness in Pasadena who like learned about my story, and I would love to talk to those guys because they were like, "Yeah, I'm not like that's exciting. That's good.
That's good.
That's exciting. That's good.
Nick, this is a picture of what it looks like you being inside your brain.
Nick is
It's like he's
gone.
inside of an asshole. Okay.
We can't watch it on here. Okay.
They're whispering, by the way.
Yeah. It's okay.
I
wanna
want
watch
to bring
it now.
something up, but Nick said we gotta wait.
Tease it. That's how we get people to the Patreon.
I'm in Bad Thoughts, Tom Segura's.
Oh, I
sketch
didn't know
show.
Bad Thought. I thought it was some movie.
Yeah,
Let's watch
no.
it now. Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck our
Wait, Nick,
$42.
address this. Laugh at this. That's you. Thank you.
I don't
Thank
get
you.
it.
That's you.
I saw it earlier. I don't get it.
You're trapped in
Remember
your mind.
you said like
That's
I
you in
made
your
a
mind.
hilarious
Oh.
joke.
In your mind.
Remember the hilarious joke that I said? You're like, "Hello, who is that?" And you guys all laughed. That's that. All right. So
That's
what am I
good.
looking at?
That's good. Man.
The Bad Thoughts trailer on YouTube. I'm in the trailer. Rami,
Burying the lead. I
Ron-
didn't know what that was. I would have went to that earlier.
I'm learning. The more specificity, the better in the notes thing.
Yeah.
Rami hooked it up and put me in the trailer. This comes out May.
Rami Malek.
No, we already asked that.
I played
Unreal.
Word Association.
Are you an actor or what?
No.
Then what are you
Rami,
doing?
Rami called me and said, we need somebody who looks like a douche barista that we could kick the shit out of. And I said, look no further, fella, you found him.
Then you are an actor. Then.
Did you know this, Brendan?
Yeah, Brendan gave me like a week off from work to go shoot this stuff.
Fun.
So let's watch the trailer. Let's see if you could spot me in the trailer.
I told you who I thought you were. I thought you were that guy.
Yeah, no.
I know exactly who he is.
Is this out, kid?
May 13th.
Hey, speak of the devil. Sure. Is this Segura created the show?
Yeah.
I like that little nod to Garth Brooks.
There you are. Just saw you.
What? I
He was
see
the
that.
barista getting choked out.
Yeah.
There's no better feeling than killing the enemy.
Transfer schools, right?
All right, let me go back.
Yeah, I want to see. What
If you go, it's a little bit further.
Right there.
Is he a country music singer?
Is that you? That right
That's me right there.
there?
Oh, that's
Holy.
so fun!
Did you talk to Tom much?
Yeah, a bunch. Yeah, he was
You
awesome.
told him you're the producer here?
Yeah.
Let's go.
So this one I'm in is the first episode. It was the pilot. So he did the pilot himself. Initially, he was just going to do one short, and then when he started working with Rami, the director, on it, they were like, "Well, do you have any other ideas? Could we kind of build this out and make it like a longer thing?" So they did, and then after they finished, they were like, "This is really actually good." He was just going to post it on his YouTube, and they were like, "This is awesome. Let's see if anybody wants to put this on and kind of build it out and make a proper full season." So after that, so this had been done. I did this so long ago, and then after we finished, then Netflix was like, "This is great," and basically they wrote the rest of the episodes, shot the rest of the episodes. But it comes out May 13th, and I think I'm going to like a premiere thing in a week or two.
Nice.
So it's
Sick.
fun
That's
Hollywood
so
stuff.
freaking awesome,
Yeah.
dude.
Is the
Congrats.
premiere in Austin? Okay.
No, it's here. It'll be here, and I'm bringing Jess. I think we're gonna dress up.
Me and then
Yeah.
Is it at Magic Castle?
No.
you need to know someone to get in them.
Unless you get the dinner.
dinner, yeah.
Yeah.
Reservations.
So yeah, I just wanted to promote that.
It's awesome. That's really, really cool.
Yeah. That's insanely awesome. Yeah. We know a movie star now. Well, we know two.
Do you want to like quickly say like what you said in the last 2 minutes?
I forget.
Good for you.
He's
though.
going to
Thanks.
the premiere.
Yeah, going to the
sometime
premiere coming up
in
next
May,
couple
right?
weeks.
Yeah.
Nice.
I thought that was you, Casey, the green guy.
Oh wow, because
The
he's
gringo?
short.
'Cause
Because
he's
he's
short.
3 feet tall.
No, but there's a scene where he runs into the little barn thing, and it looks just like you running.
The little guy.
Anyways,
Little guy that runs to a little barn.
You should see it. It looks just like.
But yeah,
Well-
that's,
Sick.
that, that's that.
Right there.
It's awesome.
Golden hour coming up. So
Yeah.
we'll wrap plugs. Anybody got any plug?
This right here, May 15th. Go watch it.
Nice. Good plug.
Thank you.
Watch out for the chin grill. It's coming soon. I hate when people say coming soon and it never happens. So
Mhm.
never mind.
You got the chill.
The chin
or
grill.
The trill.
Yeah, we're gonna get a great name for you. Let's workshop.
I
that.
already have the name.
Oh, I know it too. Yeah,
Tell
it
us
is.
off-
It
tell
is
us
good.
off
I don't
after.
think you,
You
could
can't say it?
I cannot. No.
Tell us after.
I want it to be like boom when I actually put out a thing, a video.
When he says it, it's gonna be
excited
like
for
boom.
Nick, let's Chin, what's your name? Let's make like a funny trailer of you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Of me?
Yeah.
Just let Mark do his
Yeah,
thing
let Mark do his
A
thing.
funny trailer
I'm
just of me
picturing,
or
like-
the grill?
to promote the grill.
Yeah, fuck
I'm
yeah.
picturing we have you on a grill, we do some green screen stuff, we have explosions behind you. We
Yeah,
have you
yeah.
running from people. We have you
I'm all in, dude.
Yeah, just let Mark be the creative director of promotion
Yes,
for it.
I'm 100%.
Yeah,
I
there you
I
go.
love your work, Mark.
Yeah.
okay, I need a grill and I need it now.
Yeah.
Let's just start there. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
High stakes.
Yeah.
I like it. I like where this is
fever,
going.
and the only prescription is
More
a better
grill.
grill.
Yeah.
Charcoal too. Remember, that's a
Nice.
big part of it.
Anybody have a grill? No, it's gas. I don't need gas.
Yes.
What if maybe someone's on life
That
support and
affects
all
the
they need
flavor.
is like
I want a smoky charcoal flavor
Chin,
when
Chin
I
should
grill
be
my
on life
fish.
support
maybe Chin's on life
Chin's on
support
life
because he's
support.
old.
because he's old
And
Older.
The only thing that he
than everyone on the
he needs a
planet.
prescription. The only thing is a charcoal grill.
Yeah.
Or
could
maybe you're in a coma and then the only thing you could do is draw stuff. And you're like,
So I still
and then
I
you
still
draw
have, like,
the
motor
perfect grill.
motor functions, but I just can't.
Yeah.
I can't be conscious though. Okay.
Okay.
Kevin.
We'll keep thinking about this.
Plugs?
Yep.
Shout out Daylight and Rum Nitty, battle rappers. One of the best
Yeah, we know who they are.
best battle
Yeah,
rap.
Ron Beanie.
Oh, sorry. Do you? Who's the best battle rapper of all time?
In my opinion,
Battle.
Yeah.
Rum Nitty,
Have you heard of Roan, the Prince?
the white guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
He's on Son of a Boy Dad.
Yeah, I know that.
You don't think he's the best?
No. No one would say he's the best.
A lot of people say he's the best.
No one I would want to talk to would say that.
All right. You guys are all wrong. Here's the actual list.
Honestly, that's a legit list right there.
That was legit list.
That was legit list.
Rowan beat Pat Stay, his buddy, who's murdered in a
stabbed.
crazy story. We're going to talk about battle rap in the Patreon episode.
Yeah. All
right.
That's my plug.
All right.
Our Patreon, patreon.com/afterhourpod. And I'm going to show some proof to Kevin that Rowan Prince is the best battle rapper of all time.
No, it's... Well, we'll get to it. We'll get to it.
Don't go anywhere. Back after this.
Yeah, Charcoal Grill by Chin.
Charcoal Grill by Chin.